do have a new set of side cutters of nippers coming. They're from God Hand. Welcome back, everybody. This is Matt Makes. I hope that you're enjoying watching this process as much as I'm enjoying going through it. We're going to start day 3 of the Graze build. Been a learning experience, right? I'm experimenting with panel lining for the first time, and while I've watched several really good videos on how to do it, that's how I knew to get the gear that I have and sort of what to do with it. I'm realizing, at least on this build, maybe not the best to start panel lining with, or what I'm going to do from here on out is just not panel line the gray pieces, because those always seem to get buried underneath the blue. And I mean, look at the box. I should have guessed that ahead of time, but I didn't think it through. So we're still panel lining. I'm going to be working on the second arm today and hopefully getting a little bit further, but don't expect to see quite as much panel lining, because frankly it's all getting hidden, and it's not too much money for those markers, but I don't want to waste ink if that's what I'm doing, right? It's easy enough to do it. I don't think I need to worry about practicing on parts that are going to get hidden. Also, if you were watching, you've seen that I've been using a lot of touch-up blue. Again, I don't know if it's this model, if I'm doing something terribly wrong when I take the parts off the rails. If you know the answer to that, help me out. Reach out in the comments, send me a message, something, please. Because I don't know what it is, I do have a new set of side cutters of nippers coming. They're from God Hand. Don't get all excited. This is still a beginner channel, although I can definitely see that will be changing as my skills change, right? These are $15 on Amazon. I think they're the cheapest God Hand side cutters that you can get. They are not the $60 awesome ones. Those are on my wish list though. But I'm going to do a compare and contrast video to see how this little $10 box, including these side cutters, hold up to a $15 pair of God Hand beginner side cutters. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. Full disclosure, I wanted to do that today. Today is not the day that you're watching this video. I've got them about a week out. But when I got everything set up and I clicked on go live, hoping that it didn't just go live, right? Like I had to get my webcam lined up and everything. It said I had to wait 24 hours. So rather than doing a review and playing around with a new toy, we're going to go ahead and put together more of the Graze model. Not a bad backup plan, if you ask me. Anyway, I'm going to say it up front so that I don't forget. I hope that you're enjoying watching this process. I know that I'm gaining skills, and that the videos that I am making now are far better than when I started. I've been doing this for less than a month. And I look forward to seeing how much better I will be as I go. It may be 2, 3, 4, 5 years before you see this video. And hopefully by then I'm developing content worth watching, and you saw this for whatever reason, and you're chuckling because you see where I'm at in the future. Having said that though, if you're appreciating the effort, could you put in a like? If there's something you want to see me do, please list it as a comment. I'm not even doing that for the algorithm at this point. I'd just like some feedback. I've had a YouTube channel. I believe I started it on August the 2nd. And for the first 2.5-ish weeks, I was putting out 2 videos a week. By the time this goes live, I will have put out 10 days in a row of content. Now, not all of it super long, but I'm trying to get more frequent, and I'm realizing that not everyone wants to see a sped up version of me snipping things off of Rails for 45 minutes, right? Also, let me know if you'd rather see, and I can try to figure out on those other channels how they have everything lined up and it's just snip, cut to snip, cut to snip, cut to snip, cut to snip, right? Some of those guys do a really good job at it, and I can watch it. Some of the time it gets me motion sick. Let me know what you think. Reach out. But back on my mental track. A like and a comment help me out. They let me know that I'm on the right track. A subscribe really helps me out. Shout out to the 15 of you that are following me. I wish I knew who you were so that I could extend a personal thank you, but I don't, and I don't know how to find that. So instead, I'm just telling you all, thank you. It's unbelievably cool to start something new and have people that have found value in it. It means a lot. It really does. And I appreciate you, and I thank you for that. So now I'm going to mount the camera up there so that it can look down on the mat, get everything out, and we're going to start day 3 of Graze. what's that? And war sword. Oh, we're getting a sword. Oh, it's not an either or, it's a both. that's going to wrap the day. I was able to assemble the torso. I love this little sword, knife, anyway. And I got 2 legs done. I do dig the high heels, and let me see if I can make it so you can see there's the little paneling details, which really help. Put some underneath the heel here as well. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's right there. Also all over are these rough marks, and if I'm being honest, I've kind of given up trying to hide them right now. It seems like everything I cut with these leaves those stress marks on these darker colored blue plastics. However, these are coming. I still have, according to the directions, I still have the waist and what looks like a backpack and weapons to cut out. I would like to do a compare and contrast video to see if it's the tools or if it's the guy handling the tools. I might do it with some of this stuff, which means that unless I get real creative with how I tie it back in, you guys would miss that. I might do it with some of the, sorry, I'm over there looking at the box. I may do it with some of the leftover parts from Barbatos or Camaras. I don't know. I know they say you're supposed to come up with a shooting plan before you start these, but so far they've been off the cuff. That might have to change so that I know what I'm doing. For now, it's been make it up as you go along, and it's been working, at least for 15 of you. And again, thank you to those that subscribe. I look forward to the next day here tomorrow, the actual next day. Yeah, so until then, bye for now.